Welcome to the poetry section. Today's poem for discussion is Martha by Walter de la Mare. This poem tells us that storytelling is an art that creates a lasting impression on the listeners. This art has the ability to transport the listeners to a magical, dreamlike world and makes them forget the real world around them. Now see the first stanza. The lines are as follows. Once, once upon a time, over and over again, Martha would tell us her stories in the hazel glen. Here, the poet talks about a woman named Martha who often tells her stories to a group of listeners sitting in a quiet and peaceful environment. She often starts telling her stories with the most common beginning, once upon a time. The basic idea is that the poet goes back to his childhood and remembers how he, along with his friends, listened to Martha's stories. Now see the second stanza. The lines are as follows. Hers were those clear grey eyes you watch, and the story seems told by their beautifulness, tranquil as dreams. In this stanza, the poet describes Martha's clear, beautiful, and grey eyes, saying that her eyes are so enchanting that it seems to the listeners that the story itself is coming from the beauty of her eyes, quiet and peaceful like dreams. The poet wants to emphasize that the facial expression plays an important role while someone narrates a story. Let's move to the third stanza, which has the following lines. She would sit with her two slim hands clasped round her bended knees, while we, on our elbows, lolled and stared at ease. Here, the poet says that whenever she tells the story, she sits with her two slim, graceful hands clasped round her bent knees, while the listeners lie on their elbows looking at her in a relaxed manner. Through these lines, the poet presents the sitting posture of both Martha and the listeners while the story is being narrated. The next stanza has the following lines. Her voice and her narrow chin, her grave, small, lovely head seemed half the meaning of the words she said. Through these lines, the poet talks of Martha's voice and face. He says that her powerful, captivating voice, graceful, slender chin, and serious but lovely face seem to convey almost half of the story. Here, the poet describes how much impact the expression of the face can have on the listeners. Next is the fifth stanza, which has the following lines. Once upon a time, like a dream, you dream in the night. Fairies and gnomes stole out in the leaf green light. This stanza tells us that her stories include mythological creatures like fairies and gnomes who quietly hide themselves in the light of green leaves, and that the way the stories are presented in front of the listeners appear like a dream we have at night. Here, the poet talks of the characters which, if included, can make the listeners subconscious for a short time. Now see the second last stanza that has the following lines. And her beauty far away would fade as her voice ran on till hazel and summer sun and all were gone. The poet here describes the captivating power of storytelling, saying that as Martha moves ahead in the process of storytelling, her beauty, even the small trees and summer sun, begins to fade away, making the art of storytelling more important as compared to her beauty. And the listeners who listen to her story forget everything around them. Now see the last stanza. The lines are as follows: all forgotten and forgot, and like clouds in the height of the sky, our hearts stood still in the hush of an age gone by. The poet here continues to emphasize the power of storytelling, saying that ultimately the listeners get completely engrossed in the story of Martha to such an extent that everything around them seems to be destroyed and forgotten, and their hearts, which get transported to the past, become quite like clouds present in the great height of the sky.